Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you haven't watched me before, I'm doing some 3D modeling every now and then, or mainly on this channel. And today I am working on a longer project, which is an animation of two fighters, two fighters dueling. I can pull this up, just give me a second to find the file. This is how far I have the thing set up. Now we have two combatants exchanging blows. This is as far as I'm currently with the animation. And I'm also working on some backdrop, because this is not something that would happen in an empty space. Okay, and we are in Hexagon, which is the 3D modeling to DAS Studio. That is a part of DAS, of the whole DAS suite, more or less. And I am here working with that to make my models. In this case, I'm going to build a stable, which I need as a backdrop part. So I actually made this horse ages ago. Like, it's not the most prettiest of models, but yeah, it's a model. And today I'm going to work on like a barn, a stable where the horses would be kept. I'm gonna be relatively simple as a model, because I have the fighters in the main scenario, and I just want a bit of backdrop so they don't fight in an empty space. Yeah. So we're gonna start with that, and I have no idea how to start this, to be honest. I mean, I want like 4 or 5 boxes of horses. Basically, and I'm just gonna start somehow. I have an idea of how this is supposed to look at the end, but I have no idea how to get there. Okay. And we are going to... I'm just going basically the front, and I'm gonna model the building, but there's not gonna be much inside except for darkness and some horses that are looking out, possibly with different colors. Actually, let's just split this down in the middle. Let's symmetry something with. We want this in a 0 position. Okay, the horse is, by the way, just for scale. This is just for me for scale. Okay, we're gonna grab this side. We're gonna extract this. Actually, I need to move the horse. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make it another one of those. 1, 2. We now have 4 boxes. And we now have 6 boxes. Size 6.459, 6.6 it is. 6.46, okay. I'll make this 6.46 as well. We're gonna make this 6.46 as well. It's a bit wider than the horse, and I think I'm gonna make this wider in general. The horse should have some room. Okay. How far is this right now? 9. I think just flat 9 is fine. Okay, so we're gonna make this in 9. We're gonna make this in 9. We now have 6 boxes. That is fine. Okay, 1.5. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit fiddly in the end. 5, and now nothing works anymore, which is fine. Again, this is just an approximation of something. Okay, now this is 8-4, this is 8 something, this is 9-4. Now it's 8 something. Okay, we're gonna make this a bit further. Okay. Pulling this out. Okay. Now comes the fun part. Interesting. Oof. Save this so far, and we are going to close. Actually, we're going to close all of these. Okay. This is basically when I'm currently working on the framework for the whole thing. Okay, something is seriously broken. Okay, I can't. Oof, something is completely broken. Let's start again. I have no idea how I broke this model. Let's do this the smart way. Okay, I want about 5 to 6 boxes, which means I need 11 of these squares. Let's make them 3 high. Okay, we have 3 by 11. Let's zero position this. And what I'm gonna do differently, I'm gonna work with a different starting thing. Let's see if and how this works. We're basically just trying to do the Excel thing, and no, this doesn't work, obviously. Yay, things that are fun. Okay, we're gonna make this 1.5. We're gonna make this 1.5. Make this 1.5. We're gonna make this one 1.5. Yeah, I have no idea why the model broke before, I guess, because I tried to fit something that wouldn't fit. Okay. Yeah, this is what I expected it to do. Great. One thing that is a bit annoying is that I kind of have to eyeball a bit of this stuff, which sucks. This is now 6. Now it's about 8.5. Okay. Because I have no idea how to like lock these in place and then adjust the size of this 9.7, 8.5. Close enough. .1, 7.9. 8.5, great. What I cannot do is basically say this, hey, expand this from the middle or expand this away from these or keep the other things in ratio. Which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, this is 10 something, now it's 8.7, okay. Okay, we have the stall again. Every one of these fits. The Hons. Okay, we're gonna move you to position 0 again. We're gonna move you to position 0 round about. Now I'm actually thinking of a method to make this more symmetrical, but it doesn't really matter. Position 5 minus 5. 15 minus 15. 25 and minus 25, and we are symmetrical. Great. Okay, I just hope that this works. Okay, let's first thicken these. 1.5. Okay, and let's see if I can work this symmetrically. Yes, it does. Yay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eyeball this again, but actually not. We're gonna make these size 1. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is make a good looking thing. Okay. Yeah, building basically a stable, actually completely modeled. Okay. And I honestly have no idea if this works at all. Okay, we have... Yeah, I'm trying to build the front first and then expand from that. I'm doing these very small extrusions at the beginning. Oops. So that the model later, when I smooth this down, doesn't break completely. Or it doesn't distort completely. Also, I'm trying to work with... Hello? Trying to work with shaders again. Ooh, it's a bit much. And yeah, we have a start for this. Actually thinking about moving these further down. How high are these? These are at 24. So I want this at 12. Okay. This is about half. So this is... Okay, and yeah, these additional... Did I forget to grab these? No. I forgot to grab all of these. Okay. These additional lines I just added are really just to give the whole thing more stability. Because now, saving this, if I smooth this down, it is still rounded, but it is somewhat square. Actually, this needs two more iterations, and I'm probably gonna Hello? Thank you. I'm gonna iterate all this again. Save this. So now it actually is kind of square. It looks like sanded wood, basically, which is what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna set the roof. Basically, I'm setting the wooden frame for the house, and then I'm gonna put the house walls in front and the roof on top. Just give me a second. So yeah. Okay, we are going to grab all the faces just on top. I'm actually gonna lose these because these are not part of the roof. Okay. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to extrude these. We're gonna switch to the selection mode so I actually know what direction they are going. Okay. And in theory, they also should have some space back there. Actually, I think I'm gonna make the whole thing a bit wider. Now the horses have actually more space. To them. This is a bit more space for each horse in the box. It's not perfect, but then again, I am not an expert in horses, so okay, we're gonna try to fold this down. Okay. And I just forgot to add the additional line work here. So what is gonna happen is this. You can see that the whole corner bends, which I don't want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these three sides. This is mirrored on the other side, and we're gonna add some and now the corner doesn't bend that far, but you can see that the roof is bendy as hell. We're gonna rectify that as well. And if we smooth this down now, you can see that the center, or that the tip of the roof is actually very pointy, which is what we want. Okay, we're gonna save it like this for now. Yeah, the walls will be very, very simple. We'll just basically put a on the front and the sides and the back. I will just put a cube basically also on the ground. This is basically 4 of the 6 sides of the cube. Okay, thank you very much. We're gonna 0 you. We're gonna this on the floor. Okay, wait. Size. We're gonna make you 24. And we're gonna put you on the 12. So actually on ground 0, which on ground 0. You know what I mean. Okie dokie. And now comes the fun part of we don't want this side. We don't want this side. Symmetry this. Oh, wrong symmetry. We need the Z-axis. Okay. We're going here. We're gonna thicken the whole thing in the end. But yeah, this is basically the thing we are going to do. Okay. How thick do we want this? Maybe check 1. We're going to inside value this, and we're going to make this 0.5 thick. Works absolutely fine. Okay, and we have the stable walls. Amazing. Yeah. We're going to zoom in on... Okay. This is as close as we get. Yeah. Points. They don't have much space in the back, but again, this is just as a background for a render. This is not meant to be a good stable or a detailed thing. If I would make a good stable, I would actually like put a big arena behind this and then another set of boxes behind this, as you see in the movies. But hey. Yeah. That it is clipping here is fine, but this clipping here with the corner clipping out I do not like. But I do want it to clip here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this, move it in, and just cheat a tiny bit. Ta-da! Nobody saw this. Yeah, and now we have the wall on the outside where we wanted the roofing. No, not the roofing. The thingy here on the inside. And the last things I have to add to this is a roof, and I want to have like those double doors, basically 2 doors, one on the lower, one on the upper thing that you can open individually. So we will also rig this in DAS after I've done making the model. But first, roof. Whoop. Okay. Going to angle this. Selection. I wonder if this has the same angle as the roof has already. Okay, this is about what I want. We're going to thicken this outside, so to the top. We're going to make this about half as thick as it is now, so 0.25. Because I will extrude more pieces of this right now. I'm gonna try and make this look like roof shingles. And I have to look what kind of angle I use, because okay. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna just do 2. And hope that this is a... Oh, yeah, lucky me, this is a... an even number of faces. I'm not going to make the roof symmetrical intentionally. I'm already getting lost in the amount of faces. I should do this individually, since I have to touch all of them anyway. Ah, come on. But yeah, I'm going to 3D the whole roof so that it looks like shingles. Though I want to have them be wood shingles. Oof. It's probably a good idea to move those down a bit. I'm already not seeing anything anymore that I'm doing. Great. Okay, but we are almost done with the first half row of the first half row of the actually split this. No, bad idea. Okay. We're going to do the same thing again. We're just gonna angle them a bit less. I'm actually gonna, except for this first one, I mean, yeah, it looks okay-ish. We're getting somewhere with this. No, damn it. It's an irregular number. It's an odd number of faces after all. I didn't pay attention. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so this isn't a big problem anyways, because I will... Oh shit, how do I do this? Okay, I'm gonna have this one overlap. Actually, I'm gonna have a triple. I can't have a triple. Damn it. Yes, I can. I can have the triple one over here. And then it is absolutely not working out in the end, but whatever. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna do the same thing again. And now we're gonna take 2s. But yeah, we're gonna make it stable. I'm also gonna copy paste the roof to the other side, and I forgot something about the walls. Oh, obviously, I forgot something about the walls and nobody mentioned it. Okay. We are going to weld some points. Bam. World. Okay. Just to make sure that nothing breaks, we are going to add a few additional lines. Okay, that is okay. These additional lines just oh, that is why he doesn't like. The hell. Oh, come on. Yes. Okay, and if we now smooth this down, we have exactly what I expected. We have this ugly curve here, which I don't want. And now we should have eliminated that curve. Not really. I mean, kinda. Yep. Okay. We're also gonna add this. Much better. Okay. Now back to the roof. Wow, we're in selection mode. Or we should be in selection mode. We are just not. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I could have, or someone, not me, someone could have just drawn a good bump map and stuff and normal map and made this look way better. But since I suck at these parts of 3D design, I have to model the whole roof. That is okay. And the fun part is we have to iterate. No, is it iterate? We have to tessellate on the roof a few times. You know what? Oh, never mind. If I'm doing this, if I'm extracting this, it will be in. Okay, we are almost done with the second of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 levels. And hello. I can see someone stayed. Yeah, I am building a stable for horses, which I need as a backdrop. Glad to have you here. If you have questions, let me know. I have to hand model the roof because I suck at making bump maps and anything. Also, if you're from America, good morning, I guess. I mean, it should be somewhat around 8 to Good question. 8 to 6 for Americans. Okay, and we have here, we have a double over there. Ugh. Oh wait, what happens if I do this and then I extract it? Ha! Okay, that works way better than expected. Nice, I'm gonna do that from now on. We're gonna tilt the roof a tiny bit. Extract. Tilt some more. And we're gonna extract this. This is a bit much. So by the way, if we smooth this down now, doesn't look too bad, but I can do better. What if I use selection mode and I'm gonna try this on the next one. Okay, we're gonna tilt the roof a bit, extract, shorten this just a tiny bit. Okay, I have to shorten it less, but it works as intended. Okay, we're gonna extract this, shorten this. Okay, we have to be very, 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 very careful with the shortening. Okay, extract, tilt, shorten. Ooh. Click. Okay, this is... Okay, this is probably too much work. I'm just gonna tilt this, extract this, tilt this some more, extract and move up. Let's better. Yeah, relative size is absolutely for the jokes. Doesn't really help with anything. Okay, we're already half done, almost half done with the roof. No, I want this one and this one. Thank you very much. Whoop. I'm so glad I can copy paste the door. The roof. I don't have to do both sides. I could probably even have just done I still can. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this smart, right? We're gonna remove all this. We're gonna save. We're gonna copy paste this, and we're going to trick. We're going to remove all this. We're going to grab all these and move them around here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to bridge this, bridge this, bridge this. Ah, shit. Bridge this, bridge this, 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 and this possibly. Gonna weld you in here. We're gonna cut you. We're gonna weld you in here, and this should. Ah. Okay, this should actually do the trick. And we're gonna just finish this part and then copy paste it 4 times and see if this works as intended. Okay, let's see if we grab this and move it over here. You know, I'm an idiot. I could have just grabbed 6 of these faces instead of 5. And worked this whole thing out way easier. But I think this also works. Whoop. Okay, and we are going to do the whole dance only a few more times. And for the combination things, we can just like do an inverted. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. Last. Ooh. I'm actually gonna make all of these a bit bigger. Okay, now they're about the same size. Okay. Let's hope that this works as intended. This is always the fun question if I'm just trying something. I'm like, I hope this works as intended. If not, I have just wasted a lot of time. Okay. We're gonna save this. We're gonna grab this. We are going to mark all the faces, tessellate them once, see how this looks. Yeah. Yep. About as I wanted to. Okay, we're gonna copy paste this. We're gonna grab these. Okay. Okay. Gonna grab this group. Copy paste it. What? No. Rotate this. Around. And cover the... Ooh. This has a different angle. Not cool. But... remediable. Okay. Okay. And for the finishing touch on the roof, I'm going to take a cylinder about this size. We're going to... Oh, 8 sections is actually fine. Okay, this is about... Guess what? Okay, we have... we have 16, obviously, because we just doubled 8. We have 16 pieces, which is fine. We are going to symmetry this on the Z-axis. Okay, we are going to... Okay, we are going to expand this and then make this smaller. We're going to expand this. Make this smaller. Expand. Resize. Expand. Resize. Expand. And make smaller. Guess what? Okay, we're going to close the ends up. Okay, make this smaller. Ah, okay, this doesn't work. Too bad. Okay, we're going to do this. Wait, no. Damn it. Okay. We are going to see, and yeah, this looks about as I wanted it to. Now we're going to... Actually, we are going to grab this. Copy paste it. Work from the top, tilt it 90 degrees. Move it in between the actually grabbed in exactly the right size. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're going to... Okay. And we're going to put this here. And here, and we have... Why are you different shape? Okay, you are... Okay. Okay, we have stable. It's relatively simple. It is relatively lush brass, but yeah, I mean, detail and stuff. Actually, okay, we're gonna smooth this one down. And last but not least, we're gonna make the doors, which will be relatively simple. Grid. I do enjoy working with grids more. Okay, we're making this. We're going to smooth. Uh, 0.8, 0.75. Perfect. Okay. We're going to move you here. Again, the extra these extra lines are just for a bit of stability on the model, because I don't want to leave it unsmoothed, but I also don't want it to like break down. Okay, great. Okay. The door is getting on the very outer part. And it's also getting... some hinges. Okay. Door. Okay. Okay. And now if I copy paste this door upwards. Oh no. Oh Hans. Okay, let's fit this here. Okay, we have this. I'm sorry, Hans, but this is important. Okay, and we have a stable. Okay, remove the horse. Solid thing, so to say. Actually, it's hollow, but whatever. Now for the fun part, we have to put textures. No, we have to put UV maps on everything. Time for the mandatory what is a UV map explanation. Basically, I have a 3D object, right? This is 3-dimensional. So how do I put a 2D texture on it? I make a UV map that translates this onto the object. And we're going to make this relatively simple. I'm going to remove all the materials I already have, which are from the horse. Okay. And we are going to the UV and paint thing. We're going, no, this. Okay. Shit. I am an idiot, which is something we already knew. Okay, I'm going to need to extract these. So what I want to do is I want to split this specific thing. Question is it easier to make 2 models out of this? So what I want to do is I want to have the lower part of this be stone and the upper part be wood. And to do that, I have to split it into 2 UV maps and 2 shading domains. And I'm thinking about, is it quicker to do 2... Okay. I'm gonna try and make this a new... rename... stone. Okay, this is material 22. Oh, stone. Okay, so this is... unassigned faces, new... Okay, this one can go. Rename wood. Okay. And we're gonna call this wood. Okay. And now in theory there should be two different textures on this, but it's always a bit of a gamble if it actually is. Okay. For the walls we can do this relatively quickly. We're going to do this. We're going to call this walls. Done. This one gets a planar projection, and we're going to give this a planar projection. We'll grab all of these, check in the UV view. Okay. Turn this. So this is this UV map. This is this what I'm currently have open here. This is the translation of the 3D object onto the 2D space. And actually, I have to check. Okay, yeah. As I expected. Okay, so I have to align this correctly, and now I kind of have this aligned. Okay. New. This one is roof flat. Okay. I'm going to remove all the empty materials, which now hold nothing. The thing is, just if I use the pre-made UV map thingies, it generates a material for every single item in there, and I can actually lump the items together into one UV map. So basically, all of these parts of the roof will use the same texture later on, and I don't have to assign a texture to each one individually. Okay, this one gets... Good question. The cylindrical projection, probably. I'm gonna move the cut down here, except... Okay. And we're gonna do this. Now this is the thing. I will delete all the other 88s. I will just keep this one. Assign the UV map, or make the UV map, more or less. Okay, we're going to move this single weird point here. Accept. Okay. And now I'm gonna copy paste this again. And have the UV map already assigned, because now it uses the same UV map as before. Okay, I'm going to copy paste this again. We're going to tilt this again. Boop. Okay, we can just eyeball it like this, because this is the backside of the stable, and I don't think I'm gonna use this much for anything. Okay, we have the stable, and now the stable has... Okay, I should rename... Ah, my bad. I should grab this and this, and remove these materials. You can see that the UV map still stays. And call it roof rounds. I have no idea what you would actually call these. If you know, type in chat, call me in chat what these are called, but I don't know. Ah, shit, I forgot something. So I need to remove this and make it again. Roof rounds. Okay, accept. Now I have to do the same for this. Okay, for the doors. Okay, we're gonna lump this together as roof beams, whatever. They're not beams, but you know, make a group, call it roof, accept. So now I have roof and I have the door, which is a group, and I have the whatever you call this. I have no idea. Beam stuff, whatever. And the walls with extra L's because extra walls. Okay. The door. This one I'm actually going to make a custom UV map myself. Gonna grab it here. We're gonna cut it, and now we have the things open a bit more, which will let me edit the UV maps easier. Okay, this is one part. This is the front part that you will actually see, unless they are open, which they are not intended to be, but I will rig them anyway. Okay, this is the back part. Except, okay. The door hinges will... We're going to go here in this window. Gonna get these. Actually, we're gonna make them like this, except new door hinges, except this one gets new. This one gets door in itself. We're gonna remove the excess material that we don't need, and now we're gonna grab the door, copy paste it again, but yeah, this time I speed up a lot of work. I should have done this before I had copy pasted them, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay, hinges are connected. We're going to call this door up, so I actually know which one is which. Okay, we're gonna grab the whole door. Whoop. Gonna copy paste this yet again, and I need a better angle to see this. Okay. Okay. So far so good. We're gonna export this. Export wavefront object. Stable backdrop. Save. Okay. Let's open up our 3D software, which is in this case, in my case, the Studio. Import this and see how it looks. I do not want the new version just yet. File import stable backdrop. There we go. Accept. Noise. There we go. It's a stable. We are already streaming for almost 90 minutes. Okay, first things first, let's see if we have stone and walls. Woohoo! We have both texture materials, which we now will put into use. So stone and walls will get marble tiling because it looks kind of cool. This is how this looks in the end. Thank you. This is how it will look in the end with lights. Okay. Stable. We are going to grab the door hinges, make them metal, make them iron. Okay. For the roof, do I have a specific hexagon content, textures? Let's see if we have something that works. Textures with normals. Do I have? I have nothing. I do have something here that I want to, that I need. Okay, since I don't have any good, I have this. This works. Roof. Do I have a normal map for this? Do I have, or was I don't. Okay, that is too bad, but that is okay. Actually, this looks nice. Okay. Gonna make the roughness up. We're gonna remove the glossy layered weight. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. I might actually change this back to... Okay, this, and then we are going to increase horizontal tiles to 10. Those to... Okay, maybe 4. Oh no, it'll be okay. 6. Let's try 10 again, but this time both are 10. Yeah, this works. This works. Okay, the door, we will also up the roughness, down the glossy weight. I did find some textures with normals. I did find some wood planks here. We're gonna see how this looks. Okay, do I have a normal map for these wood planks? I do. Okie dokie. Let's see what happens if we increase horizontal tiles by 3 and these by horizontal tiles by 2. I'm not happy. What if I just take the wooden surface and I take the wooden surface normal map? Okay, maybe we put a little bit of color behind it. Okay, we probably should change these so we actually see the whole thing. Okay. Surfaces. The roof, I think I can do a bit. Okay, this was wrong. I wanted these and I wanted them to just be a bit darker. Yeah, okay. And for the door... Okay. So this is the model with color. Guys. And now we are going to rig this. So going back to texture shaded because it is easier on the graphics and the GPU. I'm gonna save this actually as stable rigging. And the next thing is we are going to rigging, convert prop to figure. We want tracks by pumping actually, yeah. Okay. This now has one central bone, which is fine. This is where how you move this. And next thing is we are going to add bones below. Actually, no. Before we do this, we are going to do this right. Tool settings. We need the geometry editor. We are going to grab every door and make a new face group from the door. Door. This is the upper and the door upper 1. This is door upper 2. Door upper 3. door upper 4, and we are going for door upper 5. Okay. Door lower 1. Door lower 2. Door lower 3 and door lower 4 and door lower 5. Accept. Okay, we can now remove the empty groups. I mean, this is relatively irrelevant because we only need the doors. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We got all the doors set. Next, we're going to go to the joint editor. This is the central bone of the thing. What I will need now is a few more viewports. So I'm going to split this into this. I need the top view. Actually, I just need 2. I need the top, the front, and the top. And I'm going back to the geometry editor because I want the roof to be gone. I want the walls to be gone, and I want the beams to be gone. Which leaves us with the doors. And the door hinges, which I don't mind. Okie dokie. Back to joint editor. Okay. You're getting a baby. You're getting a child bone, which is door upper 1. Okay. This is door 1. And now we have to go away all this detail into the right spots. Things that are not fun. I mean, they are fun. I do enjoy doing this. Okay, I just have to make sure that this is vertically aligned. Thankfully, the wood structure helps a lot with this. Okay. We basically want this to sit right on top of the hinges. Come back. Okay. Yeah. Which basically just means I should do this smart. I will adjust basically where all the bones are created, so I have an easier time adjusting them. Okay, and now I only have to move them in this one viewport. No, I don't have to move them front to back. Okay. Create child bone. Door U2. Not the band, the door. Assign to this. Okay. I wonder why they make this so large. Why the child bone is so large. Probably can also adjust this. Okay. By editing the first bone and making it smaller. Hello? Okay, this should help. Okay, but yeah, we have assigned the second door. Create child bone door U3. Set the rotation order. And yeah, I was right. Okay. So the size of this is dependent on the parent bone. Okay. This should sit roughly on the same height. Okay. Create child bone door U4. And the fun thing is I can even move the starting bone, and it doesn't matter for the other bones, so I can actually make this a lot quicker for the lower doors. Okay. Okay, you go here. You go here. Okay, this is assigned. Create child bone. Door upper 5. Bloop. Whoop. Okay, we have assigned the first 5 doors. Now this doesn't look assigned, or this doesn't look working because I have not aligned the bones. I will do this once I'm done. Okay, we are going to put this one here. So it is just on the band between light and dark wood. Okay. To make this a bit smaller. Create child bone door lower 1. Here we go. Nice. Okay. Create child bone door L2. Actually, I should assign this to L2 first. Yeah, already overshot the target. At least I don't have to do manual weight mapping. I can just fill this, which is a huge help. Okay, what happens if I create sibling bone? Delete bone. Create child bone. We're gonna do this like this. Door L3. Okay. This is assigned. Okay. Create child bone. Door L4. This is L4. Okay. And we finish create child bone door L5. Okay. The start is over here. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay, now all the... Whoops. Perspective. Now all the doors have assigned bones. Align all bones. Okay, this looks good. We still have the starter bone there, but that doesn't matter because it doesn't control anything, or doesn't control anything important. Importante. We are going for weight mapping. Weight editing. Fill by bone selection group. Wait, editing. Fill selected 100%. Damn it, we're done. Geometry editor. Show me everything. Okay, let's grab the first door. In the control menu. Okay. Whoop. Door open. Okay, first we have to change a few things. Translation. Use limits. It cannot translate. Basically that means the thing cannot move. Which means now the door cannot move, but it can still rotate. Okay, but we don't want this rotation because this doesn't work. Okay, so we only want the X rotation. Okay, and this should go... Yeah, the question is how far. 180? Okay, 180 to 0. Copy selected items. Okay, we are going now to paste these. Okay, wait, can I copy selected items? Can I paste these? Okay, it doesn't seem I can copy the... Oh, I can copy the values, but I cannot copy the... I see. So... Okay, apparently this one also has... Okay. Wait, so this can move. Okay, this is not good. This one... Yeah, cannot. Okay. Limits, please. Okay, we are going to remove these. And we're going to set this to 0. Also, we should maybe relabel this. This is not X rotate, this is door open. Okay, we should also rename it here. Bam. And now I'm doing this for the other doors, and then we can save this. Isn't this fun? Door open. Translation is... Zero. The door cannot translate. Not that kind of door. Door open. 0. I really wish I could copy these. But apparently I can... I should check again, to be honest. Rotation. Door open. Wait, I forgot to set this to 0. No. Damn it. Okay, we're already half done. Use limits. Rotation 0. Door open. And these are... Okay. Translation. Yeah. Almost done. Rotation. This one. Use limits. Could also technically hide these, but sometimes you just accidentally move your things around, and I'd rather just be able to not move them around. Yeah, okay, I did that. No, why would you be a favorite? Go away. I love all my children equally. Yay! Okay, finally we're done. Okay, let's give this a little bit of a backdrop. Backdrops import. Okay, here we go. Where's the light? Perspective view. Okay. Scene, figure, file, save as, figure, prop asset, stable, horse stable, horse stable. It is a, oh shit, prop. No, it is a scene. It is an actor, a follower. What is it? It is set. Set category default. Props. Architecture. Accept. Okay, now we're gonna remove this and we're gonna check in architecture, and there's our stable and it is here, and now it's broken. No! What did we do? No! It turned the wrong direction. Wait. Minimum. Ah. Okay. Yay. I should have checked that before. That is on me. But at least it is just one setting I have to change. Whoop. Accept. Accept. Okay, and now nothing happens. What the shit? Okay. This works. Wait, what? Uh, 0 to 180. Huh. I guess it depends. It depends on where the main bone is. I did not know that. Hey. Makes perfect sense. But I did not know that. I thought it was just dependent on the bone itself. Wait, so you were right? Okay, this one is right. Okay, this one is correct. This one is inverted. Maybe it's the rotation of the bone that I messed up? I have no idea. Okay, this one is correct. Why are you not moving at all? Okay, these are locked. Tool settings, weight mapping. Why do you not have any weight mapping? Wait, edit. I know why. Let's check. Join. Yeah, this doesn't have a door assigned. Node weight map brush. Weight editing. Fill by bone selection group. Fill 100%. Accept. Okay. Posing. Ba, 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 ba. File. Save as. Figure prop asset. Horse stable. Yes, I would like to replace. Accept. Delete. Props. Architecture. Ta-da! Woohoo! Okay, so now we can figures, creatures. Where's my Hans? Where's my horse? Is my horse under props? Where's my Hans? My Hans is gone. Okay. But yeah, we have a finished stable. Let me... my library. Figures. Draw. We are looking for H. H like horse. F. Horse. Hi, horse. Horse rigged. Bam. This is a bit big. We found the Hons. We found the Hons. Oops. And this is the rigged Hons. There will be another Hons. Also, they don't have any individual boxes apparently inside this. I forgore. Damn it. But that's okay because it is far in the background and nobody will notice. Especially nobody who's seen this live stream, right? Right. Duplicate node. Hons 2. Okay, Hons 2 will have new surfaces. Horse. Browse. We want a brown horsey. With brown orangish hair. And that's a nice render. Nice backdrop. Ooh. Space. Why not space? Oof. Okay, you can see a bit in... Did I forget to do the... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Surfaces, stable backdrop. No, it doesn't have wood. It doesn't have wood. Okay, this could cover wood. Let's check if this covers wood. Textures with normal wood planks. Yes, it does. I see. We're gonna put this wood here. Donk. Normal map. Normal map. Bam. Diffuse roughness up. Layered white removed. 0.5 actually. 1. Okay. Now we have a stable. The space stable apparently. We have a render. Nice. Yeah, that's it for today. Horse stable. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the weekend or something. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you guys around.